Chase Bliss and Analog Man spent 5 years collaborating to make Brothers AM, which combines Analog Man's really popular pedal, King of Tone, with ideas from the discontinued Chase Bliss pedal, Brothers. If you're not familiar with King of Tone, it's a highly coveted overdrive pedal that's not readily available. There are people that are getting their pedals now that have been on the waitlist since 2018. Brothers AM is a mono pedal, and it's basically 2 gain pedals in one, and they run in series, so the first one runs into the second one. The controls for the first channel are in yellow, and the second channel is in pink. You can choose what each channel does, and each can be either a distortion, a boost, or an overdrive, and you control that with these toggles over here. The middle toggle is a boost that runs before both channels, and the boost is based on a different Analog Man pedal. So basically you have 3 gain circuits in a row. When the boost toggle is in the center, it's off. When it's to the right, it's a Rangemaster style boost. And to the left, it has increased brightness. This pedal is set up in a way that gives you a ton of flexibility that most dirt pedals don't have. And there's dip switches at the top that let you do a bunch of different stuff. And it's got MIDI, CV, expression, and more. Brothers AM is all analog, but it doesn't use the exact same circuit as King of Tone. The original King of Tone pedal uses components that are discontinued and basically impossible to get. And this doesn't have those old diodes and capacitors, but they were able to find another way by using different components. I was really surprised how well this responds to piezo pickups, and my favorite ways to use this pedal usually include sending it into other pedals. So first I'm going to play through this alone, and then I'm going to add some reverb from the CXM. I like to set the second channel as a distortion or an overdrive, and for the first channel I like to use a boost that pushes really hard into the second channel. So I'm going to send this through the stereo Bucket Brigade delay pedal to see what happens when Brothers really starts to push it. You might be familiar with the dip switches on Chase Bliss pedals that let you automate the movement of certain things, adjust stereo settings, and do a bunch of quirky stuff. But the dip switches on Brothers are all about getting more flexibility with the pedal's functions and your tone. The dip switches with the pink text let you customize the pedal even further. These first two let you add 25% more gain to each channel. When that 25% is added, the LED for that channel will turn red. The next two let you turn on momentary bypass for each channel, which means it will only be active while you're holding down the foot switch and turn off when you let go instead of tapping the foot switch on and off. The next two let the tone knob also control the presence at the same time instead of using the presence setting as a secondary control by holding that channel's foot switch and turning the knob. Master turns the second channel volume knob into a master volume control, and Bank lets you unlock 2 more onboard presets. It doesn't have any ramping features like most other Chase Bliss pedals do, but you can use something like an expression ramper or CV devices like Modular Synth to do that, and you can use these dip switches to choose what it controls. There's also 3 internal trim pots that let you make even more adjustments to the pedal. These control the impedance, output, and bias of the treble booster. Thank you so much to Chase Bliss for sending me Brothers AM and for sponsoring today's video. Hell yeah, brothers!
I'm glad you waited till the end.
Thank you. I had to really restrain myself. Hell yeah, brothers in the morning.
Oh.
Brothers in the AM.
Oh no.